Foxworthy, and welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? All right, guys, you ready to meet your new classmate? She is a 37-year-old stay-at-home mom who attended Athens Elementary School. Welcome, Nancy Minkler. Nancy, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Oh, look at little Nancy Minkler in school.
That was me.
And according to my card, your mom made the dress.
She did. She did.
See, now you're from our part of the country. You grew up in Alabama, me and Georgia. That was a big thing.
It was a huge thing.
Yeah, Mom would make your dress. I had some of the worst dresses for my school class pictures you could ever imagine. And you've actually brought some people here today to root for you.
I have.
Let's introduce them very quickly.
I have my daughter, Emma. My daughter, my daughter, Gracie.
Gracie.
And one of my best girlfriends, Grace.
Hey, Grace, how are you? Welcome to the show. Well, welcome to the classroom. Let me tell you the cool thing about this little school. We let you cheat here.
Oh, cool.
And it's all for some smart kids. Let me introduce them to you. We have Annalise, Pablo, and Madison. All right, Nancy, pick one of them. Let's get started.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Madison.
Madison, come on up here. That little girl power thing.
You know
it. Little girl power thing.
Southern girls.
Southern girls, that's right. Let me tell you how this works. You're gonna take a test.
Okay.
It's 10 subjects. They range from first grade through the fifth grade. You can answer them in any order you like. I then have a bonus question that multiplies your winnings by 10. You could walk out of here with $250,000 today. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Let's find out. Is Nancy Minkler smarter than a fifth grader? All right, Madison. We have to answer all of them, but which one would you start with?
Definitely fourth grade math. I'm
Fourth
great
grade
at
math, she says. She's good at math.
All right, let's go. Fourth grade math.
All right, here we go. Fourth grade math. Here's the question. How many factors does the number 87 have? How many factors does the number 87 have? All right, Madison has locked in her answer.
Okay.
It says on your card, math is your worst subject.
It is. I think that 87 is a prime number, and prime numbers are numbers that only have two factors. I'm just gonna fly by the seat of my pants here and say that it's that it has two factors.
Two. All
Yes.
right. How many factors does the number 87 have? There are four factors. So, if Madison said 4, you have $3,500. Take a look at the board. Madison said 2. The same thing that you said. That's all right. We have 0, but you could still leave here today with $215,000. All right? 9 subjects, pick another one.
I'm gonna go with third grade earth science.
Third grade earth science, all right, it's worth $2,500. Here's the question. True or false, pure quartz is a mineral? All right, Madison has locked in her answer.
Pure quartz is a mineral, so I am going to say that it is true.
And I am going to say, you're right, you got $2,500.
Yeah, right.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it.
All right.
Get that hard math question out of the
Let's
way.
keep this streak alive. You got 2,500, 8 subjects on the board. Pick another one, Nance.
Let's go with fifth grade world history.
Fifth grade world history, all the way to the top of the board. The fifth grade world history question is, which British soldier and statesman led his troops to victory over Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo and went on to become Prime Minister? Which British soldier and statesman led his troops to victory over Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo and went on to become Prime Minister? All right, Madison has locked in her answer. A history buff in school?
I enjoy history, but I'm a little rusty. You know what? I am really not sure about this one, so I am going to elect to copy Madison.
Okay, you want to lock that in? All right, you want to copy. Let's see if she'll win the money when we come back. Welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Now, before the break, you chose to copy the fifth grade question. Which British soldier and statesman led his troops to victory over Napoleon at the Battle of Waterloo and went on to become Prime Minister? Take a look at the board. Madison said the Pope. I know he has a lot of responsibilities, but leading the British soldiers into war, I didn't realize was one of them.
Me either.
Nancy, it is not the Pope. The correct answer is the Duke of Wellington. All right, Madison has to return to the class. The bad news is we just gave a bunch of money back. The good news is you could still leave here today with $140,000. Now, Nancy, it says on the card as a kid you had 4 pet squirrels.
I did.
What were their names?
Claude, Polly, Trooper, and Starbuck.
Yeah. I can't believe you still remember the squirrels' names. All right. You need to pick another classmate. We need to answer some questions correctly.
I'm gonna go with Pablo.
Pablo, come on up here, Pablo. Do you have any pets?
I used to have 2 goldfish, but I didn't know how to raise them, so they became cannibals into them.
They became cannibals?
Yes. They ate themselves.
They ate themselves? That's a heartwarming story, Pablo.
Yes.
Wow. Well, all right. Nancy, we have 7 subjects on the board. Pick one, let's make some money. Fourth grade U.S. history, all right. Here is the 4th grade question. The United States officially entered World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor, which occurred during what year? Pablo's locked in his answer. The United States officially entered World War II after the attack on Pearl Harbor, which occurred during what year?
If I am not mistaken, Pearl Harbor was in 1942.
1942. Nancy, Pearl Harbor was attacked in 1941. Oh. Nancy, if Pablo said 1941, you've got $3,500. Take a look at the board. Pablo said 1941. There you go. You just won $3,500. Let's keep the momentum going. 6 subjects remain. Which one would you like next?
I'm gonna go with 5th grade vocabulary.
5th grade vocabulary. All right. 5th grade questions are always worth $5,000. Here's this one. By definition, the word aerobic refers to the presence of what chemical element? By definition, the word aerobic refers to the presence of what chemical element? All right, Pablo has locked in his answer.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my college days here when I took semantics and all of that, learning where the roots of words come from, and aero means air.
Nancy, you were so close. The answer is oxygen. You were so close. That's very impressive. Even though you've given the money back, I'm impressed that you worked that out that way. All right. 5 subjects on the board. Which one would you like next, Nancy?
Second grade measurements.
Second grade measurements. All right. Here's the question. If Annalise sells 2 gallons of lemonade and Pablo sells half a gallon of lemonade, how many total pints of lemonade have they sold? If Annalise sells 2 gallons of lemonade and Pablo sells half a gallon of lemonade, how many total pints of lemonade have they sold? All right, Pablo's locked in his answer.
Okay,
What you thinking?
2 gallons is 8 quarts. 20 pints of lemonade, I think.
Nancy, there are 20 pints of lemonade. You're exactly right. All right, Nancy, you got $1,000. You still have a chance to leave here with $55,000. Can she do it? Stick around. We'll find out. Welcome back to our classroom. Our contestant, Nancy Minkler, just won $1,000. We have $4,500 remaining on the board. You got 3rd grade grammar, 2nd grade geography, and 2 1st grade questions. Which one would you like?
I'm gonna go with 3rd grade grammar.
3rd grade grammar, all right. Here's the question. True or false? The following sentence is grammatically correct. Can you play with Madison and I?
I think it's false. Because if someone's asking, it should be, will you play with Madison and I?
Well, and you still have a peek left. You could see what Annalise has written down. See if she agrees with you or not.
I'll
You wanna
peek.
lock that in?
Yes.
Okay. All right, take a peek. Annalise said false.
I'm gonna go with my gut and agree with her and say that it's false.
False, all right. So you seem a little nervous.
I'm a little nervous, but everything's like all of me remembering is telling me that it's false.
The good news is the correct answer is false.
Yes.
You got the money. We don't care how we get there, just need to get there.
We get it.
All right, great job, Annalise. But one problem, you got to go back to the classroom because we are out of cheats.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm on my
You've
own.
used all your cheats, but we are down to 2 1st grades and a 2nd grade question. Let's pick another subject, Nancy.
I'm gonna go with 2nd grade U.S. geography.
2nd grade U.S. geography, okay. Here is the 2nd grade U.S. geography question. If you are standing in the capital of Indiana, what city are you in?
I believe that the capital of Indiana is Indianapolis. That's really the only city that's jumping to my mind at the moment. I'm just gonna go with Indianapolis.
I believe you're right. You got $1,000. There we go. Of course it's Indianapolis. All right, see, you built it back up. We're up to $4,500. We have 2 subjects on the board. They're both 1st grade. Which one would you like?
I'm gonna go with animal science.
All right, 1st grade animal science. The 1st grade animal science question is, in which of these sea creatures would a pearl occur naturally? Crab, oyster, or starfish?
You must not wear pearls, because if you did, you'd know exactly where they came from, and I'm going to say that pearls naturally occur in oysters.
My wife actually does not think that pearls come from oysters. She thinks they come from Tiffany's. But they come from oysters. You're exactly correct. And $500. She's still got a chance to take $55,000 home today. Don't go away. We'll be right back. contestant, Nancy Minkler, has got $5,000. One question remains on the board. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here's the first grade spelling question. How many times does the letter I appear in the following word?
How many times does the letter I appear
Difficult.
in the following word?
Difficult. I wasn't going to show you the word.
Oh, okay.
That would really make it a little too easy, don't you think?
Okay, all right. I can spell it out, right? Okay. D-I-F-F-I-C-U-L-T. It appears twice in the word difficult.
It is 2. You got $500 more. Taking your winnings total up to $5,500. All right, Nancy, here's where we stand. I have a bonus question. It is a 5th grade question. You answer it correctly, it multiplies your winnings by 10. That $5,500 becomes $55,000. I will show you the subject for free.
Okay.
If you ask to see the question, you must play it out. But because you have more than $2,500, if you miss it, your money drops down to 0, but I will give you a $2,500 prepaid credit card, okay?
Okay.
The subject of today's bonus question is this: world geography.
Okay, I'll go for it. I'm gonna go for it.
You're gonna go for it?
I'm
You
gonna
wanna
go
lock
for
that in? It's world geography. You have $5,500. You get this right, you've got $55,000. Here's the question. What is the capital of the African nation of Senegal? What is the capital of the African nation of Senegal?
I have no idea.
No guess?
I actually don't know this nation of Senegal. I wouldn't even begin to know how to pronounce a good educated guess. Maybe it's just Senegal. Maybe it's named after the nation, you know, like New York, New York.
Senegal, Senegal.
Just, I don't know, Senegal.
Senegal. Dakar is the capital of Senegal. So, Nance, you gave the cash back, but you are taking the $2,500 prepaid credit card. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Hope you've had a good time today.
Had a great time.
You've been a fun contestant. Before you leave us, there's one little thing I need to ask you to do. I think you know what it is. There's a camera right over there.
My name is Nancy Minkler, and I am not smarter than a 5th grader.
Neither am I. Good night.